He's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Standing in, Ken Griffey. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Ken Griffey.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Into the box, Benito Santiago, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Taillon has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest, because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Santiago is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon, and it's in the head of opposing base runners every night. Certainly a valuable guy to have on your squad.
Yeah, he certainly could have a C on his chest. The captain of the infield, controlling the pitching staff, shutting down the running game, soft hands. I can't say enough about this player.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. His squad has put together a strong year, and his home run production has certainly been a big part of it.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's been the bright spot for this team. Anytime in a big spot they've needed a big knock, he has seemed to be the guy, and rightfully so. As we get down to the tight games at the end of the season, his offensive production has got to continue, and he's fighting for a home run title.
Here's a pop-up now. Lindor has got it, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this ought to be fun to watch in this one here today. A guy with over 2,000 career strikeouts. Think about it. He knows how to get swings and misses, and he knows how to paint the corners. Hopefully he'll bring some of that in this one here, and he should be fun to watch.
Settling in now, Dante Bichette. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. The 0-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty D. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year and keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
And Jones will handle this one for out number 2. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
You know, Matty, when I look at this lineup at first glance, the fact that they're last in doubles doesn't mean a whole lot to me. But then you got to say to yourself, if they're not driving the ball in the gap, they're certainly not driving it out of the ballpark. So this offense has to clean it up, play a little bit differently, be a little bit more aggressive on the base pass, because you can't expect them to string a ton of hits together.
Tony Perez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Bruce, and no one will track it down. The 1-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He'll get it into second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Lifted the other way to left center. Therefore it is Andrew. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Morgan. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Man, D-Roll, this guy's some kind of raking right now, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, looks so confident in the box right now, Dan. Rhythm and timing, you hear so many hitters talk about it. This guy is a perfect example of that. He has got lightning in his hands right now.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Roll, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Griffey Jr. is there, and he has it for the out.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And it's fouled away. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
To the plate now, George Brett. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped him up. Chapman is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Bruce. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, who move to the third with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Joe Torre. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting it, the shortstop, Jose.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
1-0.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Pitch is popped up. Perez in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Lefty Grove. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Stepping in, Jameson Taillon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The pitcher.
Here's the pitch.
Taillon.
No, that's the ball.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Line to the right side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Yoenis Cespedes is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 11 home runs, 27 driven in. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder at the track. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
At the plate now, Dante Bichette. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1.
That's the ball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Perez. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And he fouls this one off. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And Griffey swings right through this one, so it's 0-2 now to Junior.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
He'll try again, 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Perez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Bichette is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready for another chance, Benito Santiago. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jr.
Into the box now, Andrew Jones. Hit in the air to center field. Griffey waits on it. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Morgan. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. Santiago rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Men on third with 2 down. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Cespedes going back, still going back. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce. 29 home runs for him on the year. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
The third baseman, number 5.
So now to the plate, George Brett. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Three runs already home here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. After it is Cespedes. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Isotopes lead this one 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Wilson Ramos. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ramos, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Fouled off. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. Drilled to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 8.
In now, Brandon Lau. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Bruce. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now at the plate, Joe Torre. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Jose Iglesias will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Lau is there for the catch. There's one gone.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now at the plate, Lefty Grove. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. From the belt, the pitch. Now the 1-0.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
The 2-0 on the way.
3 balls, no strike.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering finds the zone, strike one.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Cespedes on the move. And they can't run it down. He'll try it again, 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. There's one. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Isotopes lead it 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and next will be the pitcher, Jameson Taillon.
The pitcher, Jameson Taillon.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Joe Morgan at second. And there's one away.
The left fielder, number 52.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Cespedes. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat. And that misses, ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And he struck him out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right now.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 3-2. All set for the start of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ken Griffey. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The catcher, number 9. Santiago.
Stepping in now, Benito Santiago, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there, and he'll bring this one in. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. So coming to the plate, Andrew Jones. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw over to Perez will be in plenty of time, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
On to first, and they get the double play.
The center fielder, number 24.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Yanked fouled off to the right. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail 3-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Second baseman, Joe Morgan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. This is lifted out to left. Cespedes is there. One down.
The right fielder, number 12,
Jay Bruce will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
George Brett stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired.
For the traditional 7th stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and that means Matt Chapman will dig into the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No ball. 1 strike.
Here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Brett has it. And this throw almost took off on him, but a fine play to leave his feet at first and then come down on the bag to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lau. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here it comes. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball well off the plate, but offered at for a strike.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Hernan Perez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. In there for strike 1.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
The 0-1 delivery. Two out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. Perez, the former San Francisco Giant, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Cards leave 1, still a 3-2 ball game. Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 61.
Now batting, Joe Torre. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Leading off for Indiana, the first baseman, Joe Torre.
And now time is called for and granted by home plate umpire Clyde Washington. Here's the first pitch to him. 4-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
On the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Lefty drove. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Jeffrey Delgadio will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Cespedes on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Raleigh Fingers enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away.
And he might have another one, as this is hit high and deep out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now, Dante Bichette.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
And it's a ball and a strike to Bichette.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. It's a bullpen game for them now, as we have a look at the starter's final line. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose a game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Francisco Lindor comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So stepping in, Tony Perez. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Cards are able to tie things up. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Bichette is there to put it away for out number one. Now to the plate, Benito Santiago. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number two.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And he takes ball one.
Griffey Jr.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Fouled away. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Iglesias is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, the third baseman, Chapman.
At the plate, Matt Chapman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice.
A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And none bigger than that one as this ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard